Hello, dear Cancer. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. This is your divine spread for the 1st until the 20th of December 2019. And thank you so much for all that you do for my channel. Just letting you know that December is a big month. We are having an eclipse, the new moon in Capricorn on the 26th of the month. The full moon will be in Gemini on the 12th, so that'll be a little bit harsh. This full moon is going to be quite emotional. But from the 15th, roughly, the energies will start to shift. And I'm saying that it's going to be a little bit emotional. It's connected to Neptune. And Neptune, we know, can be quite harsh, even though Neptune can be the divine love. It can also speak of tears, and emotions. That's what Pisces is. So, eclipse time, Jupiter moves into Capricorn. It's the time of Capricorn now. We're in the time of Capricorn, so therefore Jupiter has just moved into your 7th house of relationships. Dear Cancer, I know it's a very important time for you with the North Node in your sign, the South Node in your 7th house. South Node is all about the past. It's about karma. There's a lot going on in your partnership house, any sort of partnership. So let's take your divine spread. Let's take your karma dharma position first of all and see what's happening for you. I will be doing another reading from the 21st to the 31st, and I'm moving house and country at this time, so please bear with me trying to get the readings up. That's why this reading is up until the 20th. So let's take your karma dharma, and you've got the Empress, which is beautiful. So Jupiter entering your 7th house will bring you abundance, expansion, growth, the harvest. This could be a new relationship. This could be money coming through from a mother, a motherly figure. We do have the Venus sign here, which is Taurus and Libra. Now, Taurus is our values. Libra is partnerships. So this could also be a pregnancy. If it's not a literal, it could be a metaphorical, but it's also a lot of creativity and a lot of love. The Empress is love. So threes always expand and grow into something which gives manifestation. So let's see, dear Cancer, for you with a divine spread. Let's see what's happening in your foundation. Now, we know that Cancer loves to be nurtured and loved and looked after by a motherly figure, so you're feeling more secure. If you have a partner who is like the Empress, then there is security and warmth here. If you are taking on this energy, obviously, then let's say you are very beautiful, very magnetic towards, in the eyes of someone else. So just as an energy, it's just beautiful. So Cancer, let's take your cards. I have pre-shuffled. Please, Spirit, for Cancer, what do they need to know from the 1st till the 20th of December? And we've got the 9 of Cups, so you're sitting on a wish. This is in your foundation, and this is a wish fulfillment, no doubt. As you can see, there's a lot of happiness in this card. Let's see what you can't see. Page of Pentacles, this is what's hidden from you. So you are hoping to have something grow. This could be a message, a messenger giving you that Ace of Pentacles. So there is an indication that's going to come in. Could be a message from an earth sign. From an earth sign. This could even be a child, of course, an earth sign child, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's see what's in the recent past. 4 of Swords. Taking a break, taking time out. This is the Warrior, taking 5. Some of you may be meditating more. If you've gone through some sort of pain, some sort of hardships here, you are connecting to spirit, you are receiving downloads. Now, the North Node being in your sign says that you are trying to find a healthy balance between your security and the security from others, from partnerships. Okay, so let's see in the now position, Eight of Swords. So Eight of Swords is, mental prison. It's not being able to see clearly because you are blindfolded. So you are looking for the answers, looking for a way out of a situation that really is only a perception. Let's take what your trajectory is, what's on your mind and in your career. And we've got the King of Pentacles. Wow. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I would say more than likely Taurus for me anyway. So we could have someone that is climbing the ladder, the success, the abundance. The King of Pentacles is someone who's very stable financially. He's wanting to become the king and sit on that chair that, this is the king of, the last king of all. So he's gone through all the lessons, all the experiences. Now, some of you may be working with the King of Pentacles. If this is the person that you are interested in, this is someone that you can depend on, someone that could be very generous, very stable with their finances, with their money, with that pentacle. So what you don't know here is that the Page of Pentacles could be the beginning of financial success. The King of Pentacles has made it successfully where manifestation of riches are concerned or values. If this is a boss of yours, then you're dealing with someone very generous, and that's why probably you're sitting on the Nine of Cups. For others of you, this could be someone who is an entrepreneur. That is your partner, someone that is very generous, very stable. This could be a father. We do have the page, which could be a child. Let's see what else we've got. In the action and advice, we've got the Ten of Cups. That is gorgeous. Ten of Cups. So much happiness here. So much happiness. I think that the King of Pentacles is giving you a lot of happiness here. There are cups and there are pentacles here. Apart from the swords here, which is all about our intellect, this is just taking a break. Some of you may have just been working so hard, working so much to build a foundation, a happy family. Okay, and the Ten of Cups can be also the extended family, but here we do have a father, a mother, and a child. So that's very interesting indeed. Let's see what else we've got. We do know that the tens always end a cycle and therefore begin a new cycle. Let's see what the outcome is. And we've got the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, which could be a choice, or it could be speaking of busy. Capricorn is all about work, hard work, being busy, head down, doing what you have to. Capricorn can be many obligations, a heavy load, very busy times where work is concerned, a lot of being pulled in many different directions and having to be strong, having to be that mountain goat that climbs the mountain. Let's see what the divine position is for Cancer, please, Spirit. Cancer. What do they need to know? Planetarily, how are they affected at this time? And we've got the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Queen of Wands is someone who's very magnetic, very, of course, very attractive, but also very, very spontaneous, very action-orientated. Again, very, very, very attractive. She is a business owner as well. She is very generous. She's more, let's do this. But the King of Pentacles is someone who is very slow-paced, very steady. And I'm going to say here that we could have a choice. Okay, we could have a choice. Some of you may be making a choice with that Two of Pentacles. Let me take another card. I want to see what this Two of Pentacles is. We do have two females, the Empress and the Queen of Wands. So let's see what this Two of Pentacles is all about. And you know, the Queen of Wands is someone who's very creative. And the Empress is also someone very creative. So this could just be a very creative time, a time of passion, a time of love, passion. Let's see what this Two of Pentacles is. And we've got the Ace of Swords, so clarity, a successful new beginning, making a choice, knowing what you need to do. There is a decision that is made here. And you know, the Ace of Swords, because we've got also the 8 and the 4, the 8 and the 4 equal 12, plus the Ace is 13 swords. Let's take, before I can tell you what's going on, let's look at your love life with the Romance Angels. So for Cancer, please, Spirit. Cancer, from the 1st until the 20th of December 2019, what's happening in their love life. I'm getting a message here, which is the Empress could be, she could be a motherly figure. And the King of Pentacles obviously can be a son, an older son, because the Empress can be any age, no doubt. With the Page of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, I do feel as though it's the same energy. So the Page of Pentacles is an adolescent child. Could there be a very strong connection here between the Empress and the King of Pentacles, mother-son relationship, where, and the Queen of Wands could be the outsider. And I know that the Empress is usually, you know, beautiful energies, but for some reason with the swords here, I do feel as though this King of Pentacles could be making a choice between, you know, who is in his life, the mother or the beloved, the attraction, the romance, his love. If there is a clash between, and there is a choice to be made between the mother and the romance, the romantic partner, that's where I feel as though, because the swords are right next to the King of Pentacles. Let's take your cards, dear Cancer. Let's look at your Romance Angels. We've got unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this a relationship going. Very interesting. Unrequited love. Let's see what else we've got. We've got free yourself. Wow. Dear Cancer. And you know that free yourself does remind me of Capricorn energies. Now, Jupiter can speak of expansion and growth and abundance, but Jupiter will be challenged. Jupiter, can also speak of divorce and severing ties, a splitting up. Let's take another card. And we've got express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, which has got nothing to do really with the free yourself. Here it says it's time to take back control. Time to take back control of your life. So there are restrictions here. The mountain goat, let's say it's a unicorn here, but it does remind me of a mountain goat, which rings, Capricorn. There are boundaries because of tough energies, unrequited love, and just control here. But then we've got express your love. So I'm going to take another card just for a bit more clarity. And we've got make the effort. Great love is worth taking, the steps you're guided to take. So make the effort, which again speaks of Capricorn. Why? And there are children here. You know, Capricorn is all about making the effort, putting in the work. Make the effort says, in this card, seeing as though we've got children, this is like the Six of Cups to me. So for those of you that are dealing with someone that feels like a soulmate, as though you've known them before, and you're in a controlling, unrequited relationship, then obviously it is, you need to follow what your heart tells you and what your mind tells you. The free yourself here and your perception, your intuition, you obviously feel this and you know this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some more cards before I can actually tell you exactly what's going on, because we do have two different energies here. First of all, I'd like to look at the Empress. We have two cards that opened up. So we've got the Four of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Four of Cups, Seven of Cups. A lot of unclear Neptunian energies here. And I'm going to say that the water energy here, some of you may be dealing with someone who's got strong Neptune, so Pisces. And Pisces can speak also of unconditional love, but it can also speak of illusions. So with Neptune having moved direct now, logically the illusions should be shown. And here we've got 11 cups altogether, which 11 is very karmic to me. Now the Four of Cups is looking to the past when there was a celebration, but that Ace of Cups hasn't been able to be accepted for a reason. Now the Seven of Cups is like the divine having put that veil in front of your eyes. For some reason, you're not supposed to know. Something was meant to be kept from you. Now, I'm going to say also that the Four of Cups, the offer that cup that's being offered hasn't been accepted. Hasn't been accepted, and that with the Piscean energy, it may be that someone's sacrificed so much and given so much. That's the unconditional love of Neptune. But there was still unrequited love here. And someone was being the illusionist, the magician, let's say, manifesting for themselves, for their own benefit. Let's take another card next to the Empress. So that's in the past position. Let's see what the future position shows with this Empress. And we've got the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands, another two. So you've got the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. This is Sagittarian energy. And Sagittarius is all about taking that adventure, going on that adventure, wanting to see the world, expand your horizons. You're holding the Ace of Wands, dear Cancer. You are holding that Ace of Wands and you're driven by what you desire. This could be an epiphany and an idea, a thought that you need to walk through that doorway. You've got a new doorway. Are you going to take that wand and go with it? Because, you know, if he's turned his back on that second wand, there once was creativity, inspiration for that wand. Now he's turned his back to it, on it. So he's going again with that Ace of Wands, which does remind me very much so of, you know, the Page of Wands. Someone is wanting to take that adventure, wanting to be free. free to explore love, free to create a new world. Sagittarius is the world. It is, people at a distance, different cultures. We do have that world ball there. Some of you may even want to go on a trip. Maybe you've been, you've felt bound and restrained for whatever reason, but it's all up in your head. That's what the Ace of Swords says, and this could be someone painting a picture and giving you that perception that you're not free to move. But that is an illusion in itself as well. As you could see, the Eight of Swords, they're in the air. That is an illusion as well. I want to take more cards. We have fireworks going on outside, which to me says, some sort of a celebration. Now, fireworks can also mean something else, obviously. Let's look at that Nine of Cups in your foundation. There's a lot of cups here. We have the Fool, which is like the Page of Wands, as I was saying, Aries energy, a new cycle. Okay, a new cycle, beginning something new that's going to fill all your cups. Now, Aries is the warrior. Here, you were the warrior who was taking time out. You're beginning something new. You're building a new foundation. You're willing to take a risk. And again, the Fool is taking a journey. This is a new Fool's journey. You're willing to be the Fool and act like the Fool. You're willing to leave the past behind and go for what you wish. Now, the Nine of Cups, we know many times, could speak of overindulging, too much drinking, too much partying, too much binging, eating, drug taking, whatever that is. If you've been in a difficult situation, you're trying to come out of it. I wonder if you can hear those fireworks. Let's look at that Page of Pentacles. What's that message? What's that message? And we've got the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords always shows three people in a situation. There is conflict here. This could be conflict from childhood conditioning, from this King of Pentacles. This could also be someone is conflicted about sending you a message. Or we've got the Four and the Five. This is a perception that is really clouding your judgment. Let's take another card. For those of you that are thinking, will I send that message? Or could be, will I receive that message? No doubt. Will I receive that message of something real and tangible that I can build on? Something that I can make grow? Let's see. Yeah, and this could be, of course, the childhood conditioning from the Empress to the King of Pentacles. Now, the Empress, of course, could be a motherly figure, a wife. Could be that this King of Pentacles has been dealing with in the past. And now we know that the Empress in the upright is beautiful. If she were to be in the reverse, she would have been, instead of giving love, she's taking, and taking. So let's take another card here. And there she is again. Wow. There she is again. So there's double trouble, I'm going to say. But because the Empress does also speak of manifestation and growth, again, she's a 3. And here she's actually holding a lotus. She's holding a lotus, and as you could see, there's a dove behind her head. And doves always speak of peace, pure energy. This is a different Empress to this Empress here, to the energy of this Empress, because I'm talking about the cards that are surrounding it. I do feel here with the Page of Pentacles, because the Page of Pentacles, yes, there's double messages here, the mother and the son, right? But also because she's holding the lotus and she's got the dove above her, I do feel that we are talking about the Queen of Wands, because this is what, and she's holding that wand, the wand that is something new, heading towards something new, going through a new doorway. But I do feel because this card, he's looking towards the past. So I do feel that there is still energies of the past. Maybe this could even be wanting to take a risk and come out of that mental prison, that childhood conditioning, I feel here. Let's see what, I want to take the Eight of Swords and then the King of Pentacles. King of Swords, did I say King of Swords? I was going to say Eight of Swords. I don't know why I said the King of Swords. And we've got the Hermit here. And the Hermit is someone that's, you know, taken a step back. They're trying to connect, to grow spiritually, to do the homework, and also be enlightened. This is a card of enlightenment. Now, the Hermit can be an elder, a wiser, a teacher, and therefore someone that is giving you the light, giving you the clarity. Someone that, you know, a guru that you may be being advised by. Someone who can be like a teacher to you. But this could also be that you've turned inward and you are growing spiritually. Let's look at that King of Pentacles. I do feel that the Eight of Swords is your energy here. So you may have strong Virgo in your chart. Let's look at that King of Pentacles. And we've got the Emperor. Wow. I'm sorry about the wow, but I just did the reading for Gemini, and they had the Emperor exactly in the same position. Now we've got the Empress and the Emperor. So we could be talking father and mother, no doubt. But also the abundance here is that we've got the Empress and the Emperor in this deck. Not only do we have the Empress in the Radiant Rider-Waite, but we've also got them in this deck, which means this is a deep connection. This is a meant-to-be union. Okay, so this could be another side. The Emperor could be another side to the King of Pentacles, which says that because the King of Pentacles, and look, the Emperor is Aries, Taurus. The King of Pentacles for me is Taurus. So I do feel as though this King of Pentacles is actually starting to match your energy, okay? Because we've got the Empress twice here, okay, multi layers here. And that's where I think that the Ten of Cups will come to. So I feel as though this is like, with the Ten of Cups here, it's like revisiting the past. Having one foot in the past and one in the future, because this is like looking back at your childhood, but this is also ending a cycle where there was once, you know, all these cups were complete. The cycle ended. So it turns into the Ace of Cups. So for those of you that are leaving behind a relationship that got to, as you know, to the point of being as happy as it could possibly be, because we've got the Eight of Swords and the Four of Swords here, and we've got the unrequited love and free yourself. If you've been dealing with someone that was like the Emperor, very Saturnian, then yes, you may be leaving the Emperor behind and going for that King of Pentacles. For others of you, this could just mean security and stability where work is concerned, where your status is concerned. You could be receiving a a promotion and going from the king to the emperor. Here, as I said, one foot in the past and one in the future. This could be you revisiting your childhood where you're working through issues, working through your childhood conditioning, becoming the emperor, becoming the wiser, the knowledgeable, and the father as well. Let's take that Ten of Cups, which also turns into the Ace of Cups. So ending a cycle, beginning a new cycle. Let's see what that Ten of Cups also wants to show us. Yes, Five of Cups. So the past is in the past and the future is here, but you're not noticing that. Maybe still working through those childhood conditioning, those feelings are coming up to the surface. Or let's say, Five of Cups is not looking at what you've got. You're looking at rather what you've lost or what you don't have. So again, fives are always an imbalance. So let me take another card on that. And we've got the Page of Cups, which is an offer that comes through. The Page of Cups is Piscean energy. Again, wow, 10 and 15 cups, 16 cups. 16 is, of course, the Tower. It's the number of the Tower, and the Tower can speak of, because the Page of Cups obviously is an unexpected offer. For me, 16 being the Tower could speak of Uranus in Taurus. Our values are changing. What we love and what we value and our self-worth is changing. Also, the Tower would be Scorpio energy. It's the change. It's the shift. It's the divine changing what was built on unstable ground, bringing something new in for you, bringing in a big change. Let's take one more card after that. Ace of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. And the Page of Cups can also be a child. And I did say that the Emperor or the King of Pentacles could be a father. The Empress, a mother. So could be two people having one of their own children, and they're bringing them together. Ace of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and we've got Judgment, which is Scorpio and Pluto. This is a second chance at life. This is an awakening, an epiphany. Archangel Michael is telling you that it's time to live your life, time to live and not be in a stagnant situation. This is regeneration. This is resurrection. This is beautiful. Let's look at this Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. And we've got the Four of Wands. That is beautiful. So there is celebration here. There is stability. This is marriage. This is engagement. This is commitment. No doubt. That's what she is focusing on. That's what she desires. Stability and security. And the Emperor is a number 4, and you've got another 4 here. Let me just take a couple of Sibillas and we will end this reading. What I'd like to look at is the I want to look at the action and advice position, which is the 10 of Cups, 5, and Page of Cups. We have the Donna Maritata, which is the Empress again. No doubt. Abundance. Here we go. There's the Vedovo. So the mother and the children here, and here we've got the widower. Someone is mourning something to do with their past. And then we've got Alegria, which is merriment and happiness. So, as I said, leaving the past in the past, something to do with a motherly figure here, and being freed of that, being freed of the restrictions of the sacrifice. Now, I'm going to say that also that for some of you, I feel as though if you had a mother that's passed on, and you're trying to find your mother in a new partner, in another partner, which would be your new partner is the Queen of Wands here, obviously, in the divine section. If you're trying to see your mother in another partner, it's not very healthy. So you need to close the door on the past, leave that in the past, and just be free of it. Be free of the past, and be ready for a new life. Okay, letting go of the past conditioning, your childhood conditioning, any traumas of the past. That's what I feel I need to tell you here. And then the abundance will come through, because you're not letting it come through. And look what fell out just here. Ace of Swords, the card of dispiacere, which is in your foundation. But, dispiacere, depending on what other cards come around it, these could be tears of joy as well, because we do have the Nine of Cups. Those cups are all full. So it could be double messages. I don't know if it resonates with all of you. With some it will. What I want to take now is I want to look at the free yourself here. And the unrequited love. 3 Sibillas on that section. Why do we have free yourself from restrictions, from unrequited love? We've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is stanza. This is the news that you don't see, things that have been hidden to you. The news is coming through of, this could even be intimacy or things that have been hidden. Now, this could obviously speak of someone having an affair, someone having a relationship, having stepped out of a relationship, of a commitment, because this is sexuality, something that happens behind closed doors. Here we've got sacerdote, which is a marriage, but it's also a 13, which speaks of Scorpio. Now this Hierophant here, which does speak of Taurus, yes. He's holding his cloak, hiding something beneath it. This is the man who stands alone many times. He may be holding secrets. And Scorpio is all about intimacy and sex. And here we've got the Gran Signore, which is the VIP. The Gran Signore can be someone who is quite royal, quite egotistical. He's someone who feels as though the world revolves around him. And it's a number 13 again. It's funny how these two cards tend to come out together. Now, there's double meanings here, nevertheless. So what it's saying is that once you find out the truth, the transformation will come through, and the abundance. Also, for those of you that are leaving a player behind, okay, because this person stepped out of a marriage, obviously was unrequited love, they wouldn't be with you, with only you, if they were very controlling. Then this would say that you're having a new beginning, and you need to keep the faith that abundance will be yours. Because the stanza is also, the news is coming in of that Ace of Pentacles. Remember this here, the page, holding that Ace of Pentacles? Yes, that's what I feel here. Okay. I'm going to take just 3 Sibillas on this Empress, because she's sitting right next to the 4 of Cups and the 7 of Cups and the 2 of Wands. We have leggerezza, which is the 10 of Wands, but it's also lightness of being, very sexual energy. Also, this is also a card of transformation. the burden, lifting, okay? Here we've got delirante, deliriousness, Nine of Pentacles, which is the Virgo energy. It's standing alone. It's here. These three are not standing easily. They have to hold each other up because of silly actions. So I feel as though we're talking about a pregnancy here, a pregnancy that was not planned, that was not wanted, that was not, and this could have been a pregnancy, someone who's doing the dirty, living a double life, and starting a family with a third person. That's why we've got the Empress twice here. Someone's committed silly actions here. Why? Because they were drunk, because they were on drugs. Let's take another card. And then we've got Superbia, which is very much like the Gran Signore. There is a lot of ego here and vanity. Sorry about that interruption, but I was going to say that the Superbia can also speak of something wonderful coming in. So there are mixed energies here. Obviously, with the Leggerezza says that, you know, the weight has been lifted off your shoulders. You're delirious about it. You can't believe your luck with the Empress qualities, and there is something amazing coming in. And you know, this is the Two of Wands again. You're being given that second chance to walk through a new doorway. So again, Two of Wands, making a choice. So what is it going to be, dear Cancer? Here it says make the effort. Make the effort. Maybe you've already made the effort because you've got children. But if you feel as though your calling is here, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And this is an innocent energy. So if there isn't any innocence in who you're dealing with, then that's not, it shouldn't be happening in your life. If you are letting it happen, well, what can I say? Express your love. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. You're being given a second chance. Okay? If you've been holding back on the truth, on your truth, whatever truth that is, because we've got so many messages in this reading that there are layers and layers and layers, and I could keep reading for another hour, but I have to end this reading here. Dear Cancer, I do hope that this was of help somehow to you. You received some messages from here. I'm sure you did. Most of you did. Nevertheless, thank you so much for all that you do, and I will catch up with you around the 20th of December. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon.